Wenn stood for God, it wouldn't be dying.
I will never ever, never ever, 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 never ever, never ever, ever, ever. True. Never stop praising Yahweh, never stop loving Yah. Never stop praising Yahweh, never stop loving Yah. True. Never stop praising Yahweh, never stop loving Yah. Never stop praising Yahweh, never stop loving Yah. True. Never stop praising Yahweh, never stop loving Yah. Full busy, let the red light. I'ma keep it pushing green light. When it's all done, we all win. Look at the devil, just look at the lake though. What's the reward? Obeying your God, eternal life. Never let them play you, moving in silent, circumspect. Everybody wanna make the kingdom, nobody wanna die. Is you with me, Israel? I will never take them all. Cause selling your soul, I don't want your money, I don't want the fame. I wanna live forever, loving my brother and keeping these laws.
Ain't no man gon' save you. Put the son of God up, sing on the right side, by the most high. Never stop loving Yah, never stop praising Him.
Get on my level, devil, we still all kids.
All praise, glory, honor to the Father and Son. How y'all doing? Is real. Praying all is good. Praying all is well with the family. Right now, I ask y'all to keep our family, our brother, one of our leaders, brother Reggie, and his family in prayers. Just pray that he get well. Pray that he get better. That the Father and Son will keep them whole angels wrapped around in due time and around their family. With that said, family, hope all is well. Been a while, doing a lot of reading out of the Bible, doing a lot of studying out of the books of the Word of the Father and Son. Out of the Apocrypha, KJV Apocrypha, out of our KJV, other Bibles, and they consist of the Word, the true Word, you know. Long Exodus 20 ain't changed, that means that it's good. So today, family, I just want to get into something before I get into other lessons. You know, the Father sat me down for a while, get my health straight. I feel better, doing better, you know. That's the real reason why I've been gone. One of the real reasons why I've been gone, just, you know, health-wise, feeling good again. Thank the Lord for the strength. Thank the Lord for help. Then the second reason, just studying His Word. You know, He told us to study to show ourselves approved. And that's what we have to do. Family, you know, a lot of our people, you know, even myself used to say, take the meat and spit out the bone. But what we really saying, though, you know, Satan told Eve something in Genesis. I want to say Genesis 2, if I am mistaken, Genesis 2 or 3. But let me just go look at it real quick, because I don't want to be wrong about it. And a lie is a lie. Lie still a lie. If you think you put a little truth in it, so that it goes back to eating the meat, spitting out the bone. The Father said, go by His saying, go by His doctrine. That means that if you put a lie in His doctrine, that means that it's not His doctrine. We see a lot of people do that in this walk. I ain't talking about no base religion people, because we already know their doctrine is false. We already know that. I'm talking about people supposed to be keeping His Word, supposed to be learned keeping His Word. Still lying to our people. Still got our people going astray. Still got our people believing in things that they don't supposed to be believing in. Father said to His Son, the Son said to us, He coming and what's going to be on this inside of His mind. That's what He going to judge, what you did on the inside. And you acted out through the flesh. What fruit do you bear? That's what He coming back to judge His righteous people. So, you know, our people get into all this extra stuff. When I get on this thing, I'm doing it for the Most High. and his son of MostHigh, better known as King Jesus, the Christ. That's why I get on here and do it for. And for y'all, because I love y'all. You know, a lot of our people, they doing it for the wrong reason. I see I've been sitting back, chilling, just watching our people just lie. But the Father says it's time. It's time to get back in the swing of things. Time to get this word out. Time to start staying strong in this word. And another thing I want to say about Brother Reggie, I see why he preached the way he preached, why he brought the word the way he brought the word. Because you got to bring the word strong to Israel. Because, see, Israel, they got likes of daisy and now. The Father told us, and this is what we're going to talk about today. He winked at us in our foolishness, in our ignorantness. He winked at us. Till now, we see what's going on. The bird planes is not playing around, my people. You see these earthquakes and diving plays, these storms getting meaner and rough. You hear the thunder, it sound like it's rolling, like your whole house shaking, like you got an earthquake going on. He trying to tear up everything. These snowstorms, these floods. The enemy running wild, and the Father allowed him to run wild. Because he already winked at us. Now, Jacob trouble been upon us, not is really upon us. Only gonna get worse, fam. So y'all just, get your heart right in the inside. Get this right in the inside, cause ain't no friends that gonna say that. Cause we can talk about a little about that too, but I'm gonna talk about that in another situation. But I'm gonna talk about it for just a little bit. Cause people think these friends are saving them. What Abraham was to the Father. Did he wear fringes? What the fringes he made then? Let's go further back than Abraham. Let's go back to Adam and Eve. Tassels, when he made that for them, were they friends? No. They got destroyed. They got punished because they didn't keep the word, the saying of the Most High, His word, His doctrine. That's why they got punished. Not because you got a blue ribbon with different colors hanging down. That's why the MostHigh said, I come to put them in your inner, right here, in there. The way you came to put them at. Now, you can believe that or keep believing the doctrine. Our people just like, most of our people just like these Pharisees and Sadducees. They just like them. And I'm trying to keep my tongue very clean on this. Been praying the Lord keep the filth out my mouth. I ain't trying to say no bad words. I'm not trying to think of no bad words to say. But family, our people, we all got to do better. We all got to do better. Because, see, these fake doctrines that going around is killing our people. Killing our people. Friends and won't eat meat and won't. There's a lot of things our people won't do. Know what the book said was good. The Father said He gonna judge them. We can't judge nobody. We can't get nobody salvation. Salvation for all. It says in the book, all over the book. But see, our people got a lot of hate in their heart, majority of them. Not all of them, majority of them. A lot of hate, a lot of foolishness in their heart. I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep moving. People that look like us, did us in also. Not just the ones that got a different color, talk a different way. But a lot of our people that look just like us did us in. Ham Sam Chevette was what color? Egypt was what color? That's why I don't get into the color game. That's why I don't get into the race game. Call it's foolishness to me. We know who did what to our people in slavery, like they did to us. We know that. We know what they did to us in slavery. And the Father gonna get their tail. He said, vengeance is mine. He said, hate the sin, not the person. So our people got to get that hate up out of them. You know, family, our people put so much in the outer appearance. It's just like the feast of living bread ready to come. Passover first, then unleavened bread. Get the leaven about you out your body. When I say out your body, I mean right here out your heart. Get that leaven out of it. Get the leaven out of your heart. Leaven is sin. Sin is what? Death. With that said, family, we're going to get this thing going. You know, you got to ruffle a couple fellas here and there. It's time out for all that soft, teaching and all that. I got to bring it, and I hope other brothers and sisters bring it too, with the music and the teaching, bring it. Because our people mind it ain't there no more. So the name of this lesson will be, the Most High winked at our foolishness and our ignorant ways till now. Family, till now. We're going to start out of, we're going to read one verse out of Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 20 and verse 31. You don't have it? Look up in your phone and make sure you go buy this book. I kicked against this book for a long time, family. And I'm the type of person, when the Father tell me to go read something, Father and Son, it hit my mind and say, go read it for yourself. Because it's all about your salvation. Go read this book. Go read it. It got a lot to do with your salvation. It filling all them missing pieces that they took out our, I ain't going to say took out our book. I'm just going to say they didn't put this book in the book. But the Father seen fit for this book to get made for us to read. And it go hand in hand, my family. Don't take my word. Go get you one and read for yourself. And you will see. You will see the things we missed out on. But, all praise to the Father and Son for allowing us to be able to repent, to be able to tell your people when you wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to tell you. Because I don't want nobody blood on my hand. I want to keep this thing just as straight and narrow I can keep out this book. The Father doctrine, not my word, they words. But let's read. As the Son said, his Father's word, he got to do as he was told to do. What his Father told and commanded him to do, he had to do, and we got to do the same. But let's read Ecclesiastes chapter 20 and verse 31. Better is he that hid his folly than a man that hid his wisdom. See, a lot of our people be scared to bring this truth out, this word out, because they be scared what a person going to say. They be scared what a person going to say. Because a lot of our people, boy, they get on you. One thing about, you got to be fearless doing this word, this walk, living this way for the Father and the Son. You can't be weak with our people because they'll take you out the game. And they'll still take you out the game. Is you strong? Just read the scriptures. All the prophets, all the people that try to tell our folk to do well and do right. What happened to them? Took them all out of the game. You think they're changing? No, no time soon. But family, let's get into this, because I don't want to hold y'all all morning, because I've been up all night, as you can tell. And we're going to get this in. Let's eat, family. Let's eat the meat. Let's eat this real meat, this book. Let's feed the spirit, man. Let's look up the word foolish, family. I got it right here for you. Foolish. Of a person or action lacking good sense or judgment, unwise, silly. See, that's most of our people, they senseless. Don't have a clue what's going on, but they say they learn. They say they taught. You have to go back and read this book over and over and over again, and listen to some good teachers that really care about the Father and Son in you. They out there. Israel Church, the House of Jacob, the Gods of Warriors. They out there. Other brothers teaching, sister teaching. You got Brother Leo, Brother King Yada, my brother with the music, and his wife, Sister Jazz, Kingdom 12, and Brother One Piece with the music and with the word. Sister Kassad. We got people bringing this word out. Sister Chloe. Sister Hannah. So we got people bringing this word out that truly trying to give you some good wisdom, knowledge from above. Brother Reggie Jr. and his sister, you know, got good word coming out. Sister Sahara, you know, we got people bringing this book out. We got good music let out. My brother John Boy, you know, King Yada bringing the music and the lessons, you know. It take everybody to get tightened up. Take everybody. See, I'm going to say this saying real quick. Iron sharpen iron. But if the irons don't get together, how can they sharpen each other? If the irons don't get together, what I mean get together, reading these scripts, getting these scripts, and getting understanding for one another, how can they sharpen each other? Excuse me. How? Think about that, Israel. Let's keep moving. Let's talk about a little more about foolishness. Lack of common sense or good judgment. Let's keep it reading. Some more about foolishness. Let's read this out the Bible. In the Bible, a fool is one who has rebelled against God. Think about that. How can you rebel against the Creator? You got to have a sick mind. Senseless. But we read through here how people did it. They sure did it. Let's keep reading. Foolish. Again in the Bible. A foolish man is described as someone who rejects God's wisdom, instructions, and commandments, leading to a self-destruction and godless life. Do you want to do that to yourself? Do you want to do that to somebody else? Think about that, family. You ain't got God in your life. Something wrong with you. And we know something going to happen to you on that judgment day. But let's keep reading, family. Swig of this water real quick. Excuse me. All right, let's get into ignorance. Ignorance. I'm country. Y'all got to forgive me how I talk. Country is all outside. Camden, Mississippi. Look it up on the map. It's a little speck. But hey, that's what the Father started me off, and I'm appreciative of it. But let's get it. Ignorance. A lack of knowledge, understanding. But let's keep reading about ignorance. Poor decision, making missed opportunities, and even harm to oneself and others. See, that what ignorance do. We see it all day long, all night long, all evening, whatever you want to put it, we see that. Our people can be ignorant. Very ignorant. You know, I'm going to talk about something else real quick, if y'all don't mind, family. And I got to go back to in a few seconds. And I'll do that in a minute, family. Our people. And I'll be talking about the boule, because we got boule in Israel too. I ain't just talking about the boule you know about. I'm talking about some boules in Israel. You know, what have margin ever changed? What have ever changed? Margin. See, like I keep saying, our people believe Farrakhan, say Malcolm X, all them. Lies, deceit. They deceive. The deceiver always come first. Got a lesson coming out about that too. The deceiver come first. The deceiver been here first. He was first from the beginning. And now there's many deceivers out here now that work for him on the payroll. A lot of deceivers out here, Israel. Be mindful who and what, and when I'm going to say it like this. Be mindful who you listen to. Be mindful who you allow to speak this word to you. Be mindful now. Because we got a lot of sheep and wolf clothes out here. Whole lot of it is real. They out here. They ain't playing fair. So be mindful. Let's read Jeremiah 4:22, which I know everybody have read it, but let's read it one more time because it go right with this lesson. But we're going to get into some more of this real quick. Let's go to it. Jeremiah 4 and verse 22. For my people is foolish. We just got been talking about foolish, so now you know what foolishness is. They have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. See, that's why the Father winked at you. I'm going to talk about it some more, and then let's keep it moving, though. Family, let's read a few verses out of the Word of the Most High. Let's read. Let's start at Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. Let's get it. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. See, you see how we keep talking about the same thing. He winked at them. We're going to get to it. Excuse me. Knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thou children. Is that happening right now? Think about it. It happening right now. We got all these people around him. I don't know what y'all they think they doing for the Father and the Son. First of all, you got to start teaching that false doctrine. Teach what's in this book right here. Our children still getting killed in the street. It will continue to happen. Because our people, most of the ones that supposed to be in this walk, doing this walk, they reject. They reject the knowledge. They reject being corrected. A lot of them do it. They'll tell you don't know what you're talking about. Instead of getting this book together and read this book together. They just tell you no. You don't know what you're talking about. I ain't read that in the book. But iron sharpen iron. Don't forget that now. If iron sharpen iron, you got to get in together. Hey, and read. Not just telling somebody they wrong. Read this book together. Sharpen each other up. But let's keep moving, family. Let's keep moving. Let's keep getting it. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 4 and 13. See some quick hitters right here. Isaiah chapter 4. And we're going to do the verse 13. Isaiah 4 and verse 13. If I ain't mistaken. Give me one moment, family. Mm, 4 and 13. No, not 13 verses in there. I'm gonna have to find what I was looking at, family. I know I got it wrote. I wrote it down. Well, it'll come to me, family. Matter of fact, let me just go to my notes. Be patient with me. Go to my notes, cause I know I wrote some stuff down on it. No, I'm not going crazy, family. But yes, we find that. If not, I have to come back to it another time. No, it ain't that. Matter of fact, I wrote it down wrong, family. I wrote it down wrong. Forgive me, family. It's Isaiah chapter 5. Wrote it down wrong, family. Forgive me. 5 and 13. Write that down right there. Isaiah chapter 5 and 13. Sorry about that, family. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge. Listen to it again and say it one more time because I want you to catch it. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable means of fashion, and their multitude dry up with thirst. Let's read about that famish word. I might not be saying it right, but this is the definition of it right here. To suffer or cause someone to suffer extreme hunger. Okay, this physical right here and spiritual. Or to starve to death, both physical and spiritually. See, our people starve to death because they have no knowledge in what? The spiritual. Because the Israelites love to eat. They were eating back then now. But they didn't eat this word. They didn't eat that manna that came down, that word that came down. They didn't want to eat it. But the Father still, he winked at them. Still gave more chances. So I hope y'all got understanding out there. But they keep moving though. Excuse me. And go to Isaiah chapter 1. And we're going to read first 5 verses of it. Isaiah chapter 1. Well, actually, I got that wrong too, family. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. I probably looking at stuff the wrong way, but I'm going to get it right, family, for you now. Get it right for you. Y'all give me a little time. Get it right for you. Yes, I tell you, because when I tell you, when you be doing these lessons, them late night lessons, and you up to the morning, things begin to run into each other. But Lord willing, let me get this right for y'all, because I wrote it down. I know I ain't going crazy, but like I just did a few minutes ago. See, I wrote it down, and I'm still looking, family. Every night I'm gonna keep it moving, but yeah, I tell you, started looking. Well, family, I'm gonna keep it moving. Like I said, I don't want to hold on too much of the time, but I do got it wrote down somewhere, and I just have to find it. But we gonna keep it moving. I don't like when I don't have my stuff like I need to have it. But let's keep moving. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 4. Proverbs chapter 4. And let's read a little bit out of there. Let's get to verse 18. Let's start at verse 18. Proverbs chapter 4, verses 18 through 27. 18 through 27. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shining more and more into the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words, incline thy ear unto my saying. Let them not depart from thy eyes, keep them in the midst of thy heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and help to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. See, we got to understand that right there. All is hard, the issues of life, not what you got on your outer appearance. The Father just wink at that. He already, man, he's like, all right, what you got on the inside, what you thinking about, what you living like on the inside, they're gonna come on outside. Anybody can pretend to be holy. Anybody can pretend to be holy. But is you in your mind? Is you not acting, but is you being a doer at what the word says? Is you doing what the word say? If you're doing what the word say, you're doing the work of the word. And I ain't talking about on the screen like me. I'm talking about living it personal with the Father and the Son, his people. When you're around him. When you by yourself. Let's keep reading. Put away from thee a forward what mouth, and perverse what lips. Put far from thee. Let thy eyes look right on, and let thy eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. So the Father telling him, remove. I winked at you. I done winked at you. I done winked at you. So what you gonna do? Now I'm trying to give you a chance to get it right, but if you don't want to get it right, hey, the Father, he got something for you. He got something for you. So family, I think I found what I was looking for. Also just hit me in my mind. So I think I'd have found it. All right. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. Let's read the Proverb of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the word of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equality, to give to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discernment. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attend unto wise counseling. So that's what you need to get understanding of. But I'm gonna read a little bit more, family, if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna read a little bit more because I want to get into the people that don't to understand a proverb, verse 6. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the word of the wise, and their dark saying, to fear the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. So he telling you, believe my word, not what no man tell you. Believe my word. Believe what my book said. Believe it saying. Believe it. Not anything to do with no man. See, our people always wanted something to worship. Our people just didn't want to believe what the book said. And the father kept wanking them. He got tired. So he had to do some real damage to Israel. To this day, he did damage. You don't want to keep it saying? He got something for you. He got something for you. But family, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's keep moving. Let's read a little bit more. Let's go to the main ingredient. This main ingredient we call this right here. Main ingredient coming up. Let's get to Acts 17. Let's get to Acts 17. We're gonna do some reading. Acts 17. And we're reading 2 verses, 30 and 31. I'm getting there, Israel. Be patient with me. All right. I done made it. Family. All right. Acts 17 and verses 30 and 31. In the time of this ignorance, God winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent. All men everywhere, not just Israel. All men everywhere. I just had to say that. I love Israel, don't get me wrong, but what this book say, I'm gonna read it as it said. But because he had appointed a day in the which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he had ordained, whereof he had given assurance unto all men, in that he had raised him up from the dead, raised him up from the dead. And we already know who that is. That's a MostHigh. So let's move a little further. Let's go to the Apocrypha. We're going to read Ecclesiastes again. They call it the Book of Shadrach too. So let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 28 and verse 7. Remember the commandments, and bear no malice to thy neighbor. Remember the covenant of the highest, and winked at ignorance. So he letting you know that's two witnesses right there. Letting you know he winked. He winked at our ignorance again. So, family, don't never think the Father ain't gonna get tired when you get your ignorance. And we keep reading in this book. He showed you. You put that light out. You don't want to get it together. You put that light out. So, family, let's read some more. Let's get to Acts 14, verse 16. Acts 14, 16. All right, family. Who in times past suffered all nations to walk in their own ways. So he let them walk in their own way. We can read about that in a few places, but I just want to read about it in one place, and that's what we're going to sum it up at. But we're going to read one more verse. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 4 and 3. Chapter 4 and 3, 1 Peter. I'm getting there, family. All right, family, I made it. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffer us to have walked the will of the Gentile when we walked in lascivious lust, excessive of wine, ravaging, banquet, and abominable idolatry. And we did that. We did that in the first captivity, and now our people still doing it in the second captivity. When they worship all that stuff over there in Egypt, still to this day, they still they worship Egypt, titles, all that stuff to this day. They worship people and all kind of objects and all kinds of crazy things. We can go right to Exodus 20 and talk about all those things that you shouldn't be doing. But our people study, getting at it. You know how our people are. It's Scottish, hard-headed foolishness. But let's go to Psalms 81. Psalms 81, family. Psalms 81, and we're gonna read 8 through 16, family. Let me get it straight so we can get to it. Psalms 81, 8 through 16. Hear, O my people, and I will testify unto thee. O Israel, if thou wilt hearken unto me, there shall no strange God, say it again, there shall no strange God be in there, neither shall thou worship any strange God. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. Open it. Eat this book. Eat the word. It's good for you. It's meat, water, shelter, it's everything for you. Your friend, all it. But my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them up unto their own hearts' lust, and they walked it in their own counsel. Oh, that my people have hardened unto me, and Israel have walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies, and turn my hand against their adversary. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him, but their time should have endured forever. he should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with honey out of the rock should I have sanctified thee. Family, I got one more spot that I'm going to read. And thus said the reading, as you just saw right then and heard how Israel did the Father and the Son, how he did them, breaking his heart, doing what they want to do. So he gave them up to their own lust. He gave them up for their own wicked. He winked at them. But family, let's read one more spot in this Apocrypha. And I'm going to leave you with this verse right here out of Ecclesiastes chapter 20 and verse 32. And thus going to say the reading. Ecclesiastes chapter 20 and verse 32 out of Apocrypha. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. Because we know this word of the Father and Son guide us, give us life. It does everything for us. Family, the Father winked at us in our ignorance. He winked at us. The Most High winked at us our ignorance. Our foolish and our ignorant ways, he winked at us till now. It's time to repent, get it right, stop playing around, stop fooling around. Be able to sharpen each other up. No more spitting out. No more eating the meat, spitting out the bone. Truth is true. Like the Father said, let every man be a liar, but I cannot lie. Believe in this doctrine. I want to say it's in 3rd John. Matter of fact, let me see if I am mistaken. Because I just want folks to understand that, and Father ain't playing no games, people, be in their feelings too much for me when things happen to people. The Father getting tired of that foolishness going on. So he destroying folks. Destroying these people out here, taking his word and think they can do what they want to do. So, I'm going to read it. It's out of 2nd John. 2nd John, one chapter. 2nd John. And in verse 9. Well, I'm going to start a little bit more. I want to just read. You'd have heard me read this before. But I want to read a few verses because I just want y'all to get a clear understanding. Since you heard this, I want you to get a clear understanding of it. Let's start at verse 6. 2nd John, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from where the beginning, ye should walk in it. Let's keep moving. For many who? Deceivers. Deceivers way back then, they still here now. Are entering into the world, who confess not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist. Look to yourself that we lose not those things which we have worked, but that we receive a full reward. Don't let nobody take your salvation with this hate crap, with this foolishness, not teaching this word the right way, not giving you what thus said the Father said to his Son to give to us. Let's keep reading. Whosoever transgress and abide not in the doctrine of Christ have not God. He that abide in the doctrine of Christ have not both Father and the Son. Father and the Son. If there come any unto you, bring not what? This doctrine. Receive him not into your house, neither bind him Godspeed. For that he that bindeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds. With that said, family, with that said, nothing but love this way. Keep our family, all of us, in prayer. Keep all of us in prayer. Nothing but love this way. Always love, and long live the King. Blessed fam. Shalom.
I'd like to welcome everybody. Yeah, have a seat, everybody have a seat. But I start in a few seconds, you know what I'm talking about? You'll see these haters quickly, swiftly, it's a spiritual thing. Beware of miscues, we're all new to the spiritual thing. I'd like to welcome everybody to the knowledge of the truth. Just digest it a few seconds, you will see what this truth do. Watch your wallet in your pocket, some of these jakes will get your dough jack. Unless you have faith or catch a case, only way you get your dough back. Everybody wearing fringes ain't your nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, he preaches, yeah, he teaches, but go research what he's saying. You may find he just a nigga, the nigga chasing money, hungry mother. Ooh, hold up, look. My mind goes out sometimes. You will feel like knocking off a block sometimes. Wanna go get a gun and but shot sometimes. Oh, you find out you's an Israelite. So you find out you's an Israelite. Found out that you're chosen, trying to change your life. Found out about the promise on the other side, yeah.
Oh, you found out you's an Israelite. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you found out you's an Israelite.
I think the moment they love you is when you reppin' they colors. I think they love you, but how could you separate so easy from your brother, your ace, who you allowed in your space? The realest nigga in your circle, hands down, no debate. Look, it's a spirit when one lies and you hear it and pass it out to be true. Cause the speaker you respect the fear him. I want everyone to hear this. It's a must you guard your spirit, cause this leaven is a killer and it only take a little bit. Either Ak or Ops, and Ops is a dime a dozen, so is you Ak or not? What you mean by that? Look, my mind goes out sometimes. You will feel like knocking off a block sometimes. Wanna go get a gun and but shot sometimes. Oh, you find out you's an Israelite. So you find out you's an Israelite. Found out that you're chosen, trying to change your life. Found out about the promise on the other side, yeah.
Oh, you found out you's an Israelite. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you found out you's an Israelite.
He who guards his spirit is he who keeps his spirit. People lose their spirit, not knowing they lost their spirit. Cause that demon they talking to, they thinking it is the spirit. First it breaks their spirit, after it takes their spirit. Tax you for extra baggage like you flying with spirit. It's the demons that enter the vessel. And if you're special, the most evilest things you can think of, I bet it'll let you do it and have no regrets. Reprobate at his best. Lovers of pleasure more than God. Hold is what beats in your chest. Hit you with a pacemaker. Hold up. My mind goes out sometimes. You will feel like knocking off a block sometimes. Wanna go get a gun and but shot sometimes. Oh, you find out you's an Israelite.